All right, good morning. So this is the breathing and cold shower tutorial. And so if you come work with me, we're going to be talking about breath work and how it can be used as a tool, as a restorative tool to enhance health. But also we have to take into consideration what's going on in the world. We are wearing masks more than we ever were. We're obstructing our oxygen intake. And so by doing this, we're messing up the chemistry of our body. So the balance of oxygen and carbon dioxide, which is the gas exchange in the lungs, when we mask up, the body becomes often acidic with too much carbon dioxide. And it comes with all kinds of health concerns. Also the reduction of oxygen. And so this breathing exercise is a Wim Hof breathing technique. These are ancient breathing techniques. Basically, it's you're taking in as much oxygen as you possibly can. So you're filling the entire structure of your body with oxygen. And again, in a matter of time, you'll benefit and balance out the chemistry of your body. Okay, and this is very important. And so that's not to say that carbon dioxide bad, oxygen good. No, it needs to be the balance of the two. When carbon dioxide in your body gets too high, the nervous system actually ramps up and shoots out adrenaline because something seems wrong because of the chemistry, right? And so what we're going to do, this is a Wim Hof breathing technique. So it's 3 rounds. You're taking 30 deep breaths, either in through your nose or out through your mouth. So if the Wim Hof method, it's actually in through the mouth, but never forget the importance of nose breathing because that actually acts as a filter. And your nasal cavity is a first line defense of your immune system. And so with this mouth breathing, it's just a bigger opening, so you're able to take in more air. But mouth breathing on a daily basis is actually not advised, just in unique exercises like this. So it's 30 deep breaths, and so we'll get I'm going to turn the tub on, so it's going to be 30 breaths, 3 rounds of that with a breath hold in between, and then we have ice. You don't have to go crazy with the ice, just throw a bunch of ice in the tub and just go sit in that. Obviously you can use more ice, but this is all I have. So again, home health therapeutics. Cold shower a day keeps the doctor away. It really does. It stimulates your immune function. And if you say that, wow, I don't actually think that I could take a cold shower, it shows the deficiencies of your body and actually how weak actually your nervous system is. And so this is a way to help you have to practice. You have to ease yourself into it. But like I said, this is a very useful tool, especially in modern times, that we're able to take control of our health as well as benefit our health for prevention of viral, bacterial, parasitic, fungal. These are all acute infections with all the junk that's floating around in the air. The COVID-19, very infectious disease. But we have to understand that our immune system we have to keep our immune system primed and ready to fight off an infectious disease. Don't wait to get sick to try and get healthy. Get healthy now, so if you are riddled with infectious disease, you have a fighting chance to see it through. And so this is obviously a huge medical debate at the moment as well. But I'm under the presumption that you can get healthy and you can improve your immune system, and this is a way that you can do it. Don't stand idly by and just wait around for a miracle vaccine. That's not the answer. Okay, we have to just charge this human body, this organism, this thing that our meat suit. This is what keeps us alive. We can't forget that. And so just take care of it, stimulate it, give it some movement, give it some good food. Water it, and you'll be healthy. And so that's a little morning rant as we get going here. So it's going to be 30 breaths times 3 with a breath hold in between. And so as I get going, I'm just waking up here. And so understand that you can transition between nose and mouth, nose at any time, but again, you're trying to, as you take this oxygen in, see where it goes, okay? Don't try to be still with your breath, okay? Allow your torso and your trunk to expand as you take this breath, because this is basically what your lung is doing. It's expanding and contracting, it's expanding and contracting. And then you get your whole body moving like this, including your diaphragm, which moves like this. You have a pelvis diaphragm, which is a fanning mechanism in your pelvis. So when we consider, these are the different breathing techniques, the different depths. So you have your dantian, which is a little bit below your belly button, but the muscles surrounding that area are like a fan. And so as you take a breath, the muscles contract, and then as you relax, it contracts like this. So these are the muscles of your belly. And so when we talk about deep belly breathing, you're flexing this mechanism, this muscle mechanism of your pelvis. And then if you come up a little bit higher, you have your diaphragm, which actually kind of expands like this. So it contracts, you take an inhale, and then as you contract, you squeeze all of your air out. And this is the pumping mechanism of your diaphragm. And then obviously you have your lungs, which open up this way. You have expansion of the carotid and just the expansion of the entire throat here as it leads up into the brain. And then you even have expansion of the skull, which is our cranial sacral rhythm. And it's this pumping, this mechanism of, as you inhale from down here, right? You fill up your lower belly with air. Then you take in a little bit more air. You open up the diaphragm. You open up the lungs. You relax the neck. You relax the temple. You take in a little bit more air. And you, like you're filling a tire, the inside of your body. And then as you exhale, you relax all of that tension. And it's almost like you stack your body on top of itself and you almost like squeeze the air out. But there is this open and closing. And so this is our cranial sacral rhythm, is as you inhale, you expand. And then as you exhale, you squeeze and contract. Because this is, when we're in the womb, this is actually a very neutral position. And then as we open up and we become alive, we open up like this. And it's this contraction and relaxation of your body, which pumps fluid through your cells, pumps fluid through your veins. We have channels and sacs of fluid in our muscles. We have blood. We have our lymphatic system, which is another channel of just fluid and white blood cells. The things that we use to fight off of an infectious disease comes from your immune system, which is your lymphatic system, because that's what's carrying all of your white blood cells basically to fight off disease. So if your lymphatic system is clogged, you have poor blood circulation, you're malnourished because you just eat processed food all the time. It's like the road to health, there's many places where you can start, but you have to understand that a compromised system of your body, including your nervous system and organ system, brain, also your mental system as well, your shen in Chinese, or which is your mind, and so mind, body, spirit. This is a very cliche thing to say about the nature of what we are, but it's pretty accurate, because you have your physical body, that's your yin, and if we compare it to yang, that's your energy, that's your qi, and it's material and energy which make up the individual and somehow gave us life, and here we are. But we forget that we have this amazing capacity as ourselves. If you had to wake up in the morning and switch on all of your nerves and switch on all of your thyroid gland, your lungs, and your heart, you would never get done, because there's so much going on in our body. And so by stimulating it in this way, what I'm about to show you, it acts as a reset, but you are bathing your cells with oxygen, which is energy. Don't forget that. From all points a resonance. So all cells, all organs, your entire spine itself has a resonance field around it. We have this overall resonance field, which is our, you can call it your aura, but it's actually the bioelectromagnetic field, which is actually emitted from your center point, which is your heart, which is the center of your electrical activity. So at all times, spark, 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 and this is creating a resonance field around you. So this is your field. Then you get to your skin, and the skin itself, if you break it down, has another layer of energy. And then you get down to the nerve level. That's electricity flowing through your nerves. You go all the way down to the cellular level. This is going down, 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 right? So the byproduct of your cellular respiration and cell physiology is ADP, and the splitting of that, ATP, which is adenosine triphosphate, and it splits itself into adenosine diphosphate, which is it loses a particle. And in the splitting of this molecule, it gives off a spark. And so this gives off energy. And this is the energy of the body. But, and so when you split an atom, a nuclear bomb, the splitting of that atom gives off energy, right? And so in the same way, but at a different scale, that's what's going on at the cellular level. And this energy is what powers this organism. And so I'm just delaying getting in the cold because it's early and it's gonna suck. But okay, so here we go. 30 breaths, you hold your breath. 30 breaths, you hold your breath. 30 breaths, you hold your breath. And then we jump in the cold. Take your time, sit, because you might get dizzy, and just follow along, all right? I'm gonna turn on the tub so we got some background noise. Don't worry about what you sound like. Make noise with it. It should sound like this. And so you're getting that going, this engine, this breath engine. And then you hold your breath, but you got, again, don't worry what you sound like. Because like they say, just breathe, damn it. All right, so here we go. You'll sit up tall, support your back, just get comfortable. Try to relax yourself. So you should be able to like wiggle, okay? Because the more you can relax, the more your body will absorb oxygen, okay? So when you breathe in, don't flex your muscles, okay? Don't tighten up, just relax. Getting excited here. All right, so it's 30 breaths. So here we go. You'll inhale. Stay relaxed, keep going. Twenty more. Relax your jaw. Relax your face. Exhale a little bit more. Take a small inhale, exhale. Relax your chest. Exhale all of your air. Relax your belly. Relax, relax, relax. Inhale, exhale, small. Cleanse your body of tension. You're still holding your breath. Just keep checking yourself. Relax. Relax your body. When you begin to run out of your air, okay, you're going to start to panic a little bit. Stay with that. Focus on what that feels like. See what that feels like. Then you're going to take a big breath. Oxygen. Now relax your chest. Relax your arms. You just have air. You're good. Squeeze your neck a little bit, and you're going to try to pinch that air up into your neck a little bit. And then you exhale. Take a small inhale, exhale, just to gather yourself. You're okay. Wet your mouth, and then we'll start again. Here we go. 30 breaths. Times more. Continue to check yourself for tension. It's okay. Breathe a little bit. Slow, slow, slow. Inhale, exhale. Sip the air. Relax. Take one more inhale, exhale. 1, exhale. 2, keep exhaling. 3, 4, 5, exhale all of your air. Hold your breath. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold your breath. Continue to check yourself for tension. Exhale a little bit more. Big breath in. Hold. Squeeze that up into your head. Even shrug. Look up. Look up to your brain. Squeeze that air up into your brain. Exhale. Again, inhale. Squeeze it up into your head. Look up. Exhale, relax. Rock your head side to side a little bit. Inhale, breathe normally. Tap your chest a little bit. Just tap your body. Just to let you know that you're okay. You might feel a little dizzy. We got one more round. Okay? Eye of the tiger. So here we go. So you'll inhale, 30 breaths. Keep going. Tap your chest a little bit. 10 times. Relax. Just relax. Hold your breath. One more small inhale, exhale. 3, 2, 1. Rock your body. Hold your breath. No inhale. Big inhale. Shoulders to your ears. Look up. Don't do it too forcefully, just gently. Squeeze that air up into the head. Do 3 more like that, that's good. Shoulders to the ears. Look up. Now just sit quietly and breathe. Relax your face. Inhale, exhale. You relax your neck. Look side to side. Cleanse your body with your breath of tension. Breathe into your trunk. Feel your body expand. Breathe all the way down to your legs. And just breathe into your whole body. And just imagine your body as you inhale, you're breathing from every cell, every corner of your body. So from your legs, your chest, your face, your arms, you inhale from all aspects of your body. And as you exhale, imagine you're surrounded by a cloud of oxygen. And you should maybe even feel tingling on your skin. So you inhale, exhale, relax. Tension is inside. It's kind of intense, yeah? So now we go into the cold tub, but let me just show you this one exercise because I want to get this on tape. But it's called the turtle exercise. So this is an ancient Taoist exercise from, well, Taoism dates back to 5,000, 10,000 BC. The original symbol of the yin and yang. But this exercise is called the turtle exercise because the legend of Fuji, who's the man that invented or first wrote down the theory of yin and yang theory, got trapped in a cave. And he lived there for 197 years. And he didn't know what else to do, but he began to mimic nature. And he began to mimic the movements of animals in the cave. And he saw a turtle, and he saw how a turtle goes into his shell. And if you don't forget that the shell of a turtle is the turtle. It's attached to that. It's not just a little thing inside the turtle. The spine is grown into the turtle shell. And so this exercise here, it's a good exercise for your neck, but also to help strengthen your neck. But also, as we were just doing in the breathing exercise, when you take a breath and you contract your trap and the base of your skull, you're squeezing some of that oxygen up into your brain. And so we do this with breath. So you inhale, this is the turtle exercise again. You squeeze your shoulders up to your ears and you try to tuck your head between your shoulders as you look up. And then you relax your shoulders and you drop your shoulders and you try to pull the top of your head to the ceiling. And you come out of the shell. But you get your spine straight when you do that. So you come in, shoulders to the ears, you look up, breathe a little bit into your brain, and then you exhale, relax, okay? And you should feel okay right now. Give yourself some a little chance to come to a little bit. But ice in the tub. We're gonna sit for about 5 minutes in the tub. My legs are numb from sitting cross-legged like that, but I cannot feel my foot. But again, these are the pains of meditation. Ooh. It's gonna be fucking cold, y'all. Oh. Creaky bones, dude. I'm just trying to get some blood into my legs. Just from sitting like that. Meditation can be work. It is work. Meditation is work. It's not just looking down, staring at your navel. Okay? So it's like we have to. Ooh, now my feet are really numb, so they're tingly. So you just restore the blood down into the legs. It's actually a lot of the tingling is actually because we were playing oxygen and carbon dioxide. Just trying to pump some blood into my feet here. Okay, so here we go. So understand when we go into the tub here, it's going to be a shock to your body. That's why we do the breath work first. So it gives you a sense of when you get in the cold, you gotta get breathing a little bit. You gotta breathe. And this is your restorative tool. But as we go in here, don't let the cold consume you. So you just breathe, you relax, and I guess I'll talk you through it. But again, this is a little bit about what to expect when you do go into the cold. So, you gotta dump all the way in there. It's okay. So when you go in, after your body is oxygenized, it just looks funny. When you go in and your body is full of oxygen, the cold, because it causes you to constrict your body, your muscles. It quickly absorbs all the oxygen that's in your blood. And cool. Oxygen is anti-inflammatory, so that's why it's important. Most disease is inflammatory. Fever, inflammation. Rheumatoid arthritis, any arthritis, inflammation. Even heart disease. Your heart is working overtime, and your blood vessels get clogged up, and so the heart actually swells. It gets full of heat. Blood stagnation forms, and then you have coronary disease. You'll need bypass surgery. The heart's still working, but it's a plumbing issue. And so doing this cold strengthens the tissues, the elasticity of your heart muscle and the veins. So that's another thing that this does. It stimulates your brain stem. So that's important. Your brain. It's cold therapy is said to be an antidepressant. I think it's you feel better when you get out, definitely. So I don't know if that's placebo or what, but oh, that's why. This ice cube right here. I don't know. It might be placebo, but I definitely feel good when you get out. But the Wim Hof study, clinical research study, was that they injected a group of people with E. coli, which is a bacteria. They did that breathing exercise that I just showed you, and then a cold shower, and then for about 3 to 5 days, they had no symptoms of acute infection. Meaning you get achy, you get a cold, you get kind of sick if you get E. coli, but it's not deadly, so most people, you live. But the people that did the breathing technique, they didn't get sick. So it's this, what we're doing right now, stimulates your immune system. And if all the people that are worried about COVID-19, do this. How silly is it? How simple did what we just did? But it seems silly, and I can show you documentation and authentic proof of that. This is an antiviral, antibacterial procedure. What I just took you through, but people remain to live in fear, and I'm not picking on anybody, but this is the. It's not a cure. It's not a cure for COVID. This is what they call therapeutics. This is preventative medicine. Get yourself fit and healthy now, but you got to take control of it. You got to take the reins. And just like, I don't know, don't sit in fear. It seems so strange what I just did. And people walking by, my sister always makes fun of me if they walk by some of the exercises and workouts that I do. They would just laugh at it. But these are things I've learned from all over the world. We can't forget that and appreciate our access to knowledge. And there's such a demand for clinical research on what is accepted as medical truth. There is clinical research to what I'm doing right now. This is not just, I didn't learn this in a cave. But it dates back to the people when they did live in caves. So these ancient techniques have been preserved. Traditional Chinese medicine has been preserved. And you can see it's not even that bad. Once you get used to it, it's cold. It is cold, but it just feels good. And so, when you put your chest in, it makes it difficult to breathe. So you return to your breath. I think it's raining outside. Can you hear it? Okay, y'all. Go get a meditation pad for like $20. All right, y'all. So I just took you through. Wim Hof, the breathing techniques, a Taoist internal exercise with that turtle, right? And when you get out, you want to actually just make sure you dry your neck. You actually kind of want to warm yourself up again after you get out. You want to let that blood circulate. And so I guess I'll show you how you would warm yourself up again, okay? And so, like, again, this is getting into it, but how to forge your body and make your bones harder, okay? We do this with impact, okay? Soft, gentle impact in some massage techniques, Thai massage, but also in martial arts practice, a lot of the Kung Fu practices use impact to the body to make it stronger, like when you kick a tree and things like that. But you can use impact to bring blood to the area, okay? And so you gently flex your arm a little bit and you hit into it and then you relax. So you squeeze, you hit, and you relax. You flex your bicep, you hit, you relax. Tricep, deltoid, chest. Just gently. Shoulder, you flex a little bit, you relax. Bicep, you relax. And just gently shake your body. Now you send a vibration through it. Okay. Flex your abdomen. Now you hit into your belly. You're trying to put heat into the muscle with the impact. Now you're here. Again, the way that how do we make a sword, a knight's sword or a samurai sword? You put it into heat and then you cool it off. You put it into coals and then you put it into cold water. And so in the same way, you can do this to your body. So you do it at each joint. So you free up the blood flow at each joint. Then you hit the muscle in between, leg, hamstring. And you're just trying to move blood throughout your body. Okay, so this is a little bit about my morning routine. These impacts, as I got more and more into martial arts, it definitely does strengthen my body. My bones feel stronger than they ever have, but I am also almost 32 years old. So your body actually doesn't stop growing. Your bones don't fully harden as a man until you're about 35 years old. And so doing this while you still have a little bit of momentum as in growth can help prevent osteoporosis and bone disease as you get older. But to do it when you already have osteoporosis and bone disease, it can actually reverse and heal your joints. You do it a little bit more gently than what I was just doing, but bit by bit we can heal. We can definitely heal the joints. So thanks for letting me take you through that. Wim Hof, cold tub, some Taoist internal breathing, and this is called annealing at the end here with these taps, okay, and these impacts to your body. But like a gorilla, we have to get strong, okay? Don't sit in fear with the coronavirus. Don't be afraid to get healthy, okay? You do have control of your health, and like I always say, I the tiger, and journey well, journey on.